Dear Governance Council, many kids in the 5-6 are concerned about cutting the program. I am most worried about PE. When Chris came to talk about money, I learned that PE is expensive at the CLC. So I'm going to convince you why you should keep it. One reason we need PE is probably kids eat a lot of candy and get hyper. If they sit down for a long time, they probably misbehave. So PE, they can run all that energy out. Another reason is some kids can get overweight and not getting more active. Some kids in the 5-6 have to do homework at lunch and cannot do any active games. Kids really like Marty, Smith, and Christine Harris. Because when I came as AK went to church, and Marty was nice and fun. And when I came in 4th grade, Christine let me get all my energy out in fun games. That's why PE is a good thing to have at schools. The last reason is PE games are really fun and active. I think it's worth the money to keep this program.
Could you sit in a math class for hours? Could anyone? No, I don't think even, no, I don't even think Albert Einstein could. We need our non-academic classes. Sometimes you just need a little fresh air. I'm sure other people have written about PE. It's another dumb letter about that says we can't cut PE, but really I'm trying to prove a lot more. I want PE and Fab to stay. PE and Fab lets you get away from the homework and math. This is especially important for me. It lets you have fun and you're just happy. Does that really cry? Okay, do you want everyone at Charter to get fat? If you cut PE, then everyone will become fat slugs, and when zombies take over the world, you won't be able to run away. Okay, that's not the reason at all. The real reason is that some people at Charter don't get any exercise. PE is the only exercise they get. Also, many kids won't come to Charter because PE is gone. For me, PE allows me to make friends, have fun, exercise, learn about a sport, and most importantly, it makes me want to exercise when I come home. What we really can't afford is to lose PE.
Physical education is exhausting and makes you hot and sweaty. It does make you sticky, but that's why showers were invented. I believe that PE should stay at the CLC. There are many reasons why PE should stay. One reason is that it's the only school I know in the district that gives PE homework. So we really can prove that we know about what we do in PE. Another reason not to reject PE is because, for example, if you were restless in class and needed fresh air or had too much energy, you would have a whole hour to run campus laps or learn how to play different sports like soccer and track, just to name my favorites. And if you drop Christine in this crisis, it might be hard to get her back. Even though it's $85,000, I still think it's worth it.
Dear GC, ever passed a fitness test or had an amazing game with your team winning? I have in PE. Our program at the CLC is run by Christine Harris. She is our phenomenal PE teacher and is one of a kind. This is the most fun, energetic subject I have ever seen for me and my peers. We do lots of interesting and exciting activities. For example, we play football, ping pong, kickball, soccer, basketball, baseball, and much, much more.
Dear Governance Council, I have a dream. My dream is that physical education will not be cut. PE is too good to be cut. PE not only keeps us fit, but it releases our energy in a fun and fair way. One person might say that physical ed is expensive and we should use it for academic classes. But it is worth it. But it is worth it because we are learning about sports and games. Someone could say that it's hard to organize a game with 30 kids, but not everyone is happy about what they're playing. Okay, but there are so many games and sports to play, eventually they're going to be happy. In my dream, Marty and Christine will teach physical ed for our kindergarten through 8th grade school. They will teach us about sports that we can play after school or at our own time. You don't have to be good at reading or adding numbers to be good at running around and having fun. These are the many reasons why PE is very important to have at the CLC.